Wait.
It's too late.
Like Dana Dane. Wait.
Great evening, great afternoon, wherever you're located in the world. Uh, I'm here with my nearest and dearest. We got problems, and we coming to you live in a good 30. Welcome to episode 30 of We Got Problems, We Got Solutions. And to my
look at you, you getting to be a pro at that now.
We got Ms. Runner Rights official.
Hey,
let me know who
everybody.
you is. What's your name?
Which one? Rhonda Rights official, Butterfly Bully, Rhonda.
Give it to them all.
There they all go.
Man, I got my man 50 grand. He goes by the name of Curtis G. Mother Martin.
Yes, sir. What up, y'all? That's Curtis Martin 247 because I'm always me.
247. And we got Mr. Trash. Vegan.
Hey, what's up, y'all? How you doing? Trash Vegan. You can get at me at trashvegan.com.
Yes, sir. And who is the lovely guest that you brought on tonight?
We have the one and only you Bellas. Our girl Tiffany Johnson. What's up, Sister Johnson? You Bellas eyelashes. You know we brought a special guest. Special guest is in the building. Ladies, if you ain't got your lashes right, you can go ahead and hit her directly. You Bellas, she got everything you need.
So, just interesting to know. What's the name of your business, Miss Tiff?
You Bellas.
You Bellas. Okay. Well, welcome to We Got Problems and We Find Solutions with the rest of the world. So tonight we'll be talking about Metaverse. I'm not sure if everybody did their homework. So the Metaverse is nothing really new, but it's new to the world as far as media coverage, because this thing been around for a good while. In particular, Rhonda, what do you think about the Metaverse?
I think it's more ways for them to get business. Not that they haven't already been in our business, but I think it's more ways because my thing is, Facebook is known for older people now. I think they're trying to get the younger crowd and get it back what it used to be.
I thought because of Instagram, well, I'm looking at it from a standpoint where they want to be part of the upcoming 3.0 of the internet.
Oh, definitely.
So everybody's trying to make moves. So what you think, Kurt?
Well, I think this is the first stage of about to put us in the matrix for real. Right, like we're finna really go into the matrix, man. You know, we'll be running around here with suits on in a minute for sure. Right? Like think about
Yeah,
it. They messing the air up to where we can't go outside. They spraying shit in the air. Ain't nothing no good outside. So we'll be inside with our little brief. We think Michael Jackson was on this something way back then when he was in his bubble, right?
yeah. Everybody
Um,
gonna have tubes in their mouth and
yeah, we finna go in a 3D world. We finna be in a 3D world. And I think Zuckerberg, with all the stuff he had going on and all the lies that been going on with Facebook, it was perfect for him to rebrand. He had this already ready. It was planned already, right? So that shutdown wasn't a mistake to me. You know, I don't have no inside plug, but the shutdown wasn't a mistake. He got shut down and he went and scrubbed everything he needed to scrub to make sure whoever can't find whatever they was looking for. And then he announced he's rebranding, right? All of a sudden, it's already ready. It take a company that big don't just make a change overnight, right? So that been in the works.
yeah. Miss
And the
Tiff.
crazy part about it was, they had all of that facial recognition, and they had took all of that data, and they're saying they're going to delete it now. They had all that facial recognition data, and they were collecting it from all of those users, and now they're saying they're just going to throw it all away. They don't need it anymore.
They ain't deleting that. They already
Yeah,
got it.
yeah. No, why would you delete?
I think that's so crazy that they even had that as an option. Like I would never put my face on my phone to unlock my phone. That's wild.
Yeah,
That's
But
that
here's the
FBI. That's that FBI stuff.
but here's the crazy part. They already doing it.
yeah. They already doing it.
They already
They've
recording your
been doing it.
voice. They already taking pictures of you. The only way you can get around that, unless you have a phone that you can take the battery out of.
No, that ain't gonna stop it because you gonna come out of your house,
Yep, and
right?
they
Like
got cameras
they
Oh
everywhere.
got
yeah,
cameras
yeah.
everywhere.
But I'm saying before, like when I was in the military, we had phones, cell phones. We had to leave them before you go behind the vault. You had to leave them because they found a study in Germany. They was able to tap in to your phone and your conversations, and so in those, top secret meetings, they was getting data and information from the phones. So we had to start keeping the phones outside of the space. So
Eh,
they've
eh,
been doing this since like
Only way out of it. It's only one way out of it. You got to go off the grid.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I
It's a lot
remember.
easier said than done, though, because the grid
Yeah.
is so massive now. You got to think so much stuff relies on the grid now. You got your TV relying
No,
on the
no, see,
grid. You
see,
got
off the
your
that
refrigerator.
off the grid. That's off the grid. Once you off the grid, you
Exactly.
ain't doing none of that. You using snow to keep your food cold, right? You
Yeah.
might have some electricity at most in a refrigerator, right? Old school refrigerator, because you look at new school refrigerators. Even those are talking about connect to the internet. My washing
Hmm.
machine and dryer connects to the internet.
Facial
Your
recognition.
light bulbs connect to the internet. Think about one of them
Yeah.
games that came out, right? One of the games came out, and as soon as you walk past it, it go, "Hey, trash vegan, how are you?" Right? Like,
Alexa,
yeah,
let's
look at Alexa. Look at
Siri,
Alexa.
Google.
And they start learning your voice and your cadence and the things that you like. I was listening to
Yeah,
something. I was talking to one of my boys today. He was tripping off his phone. He said, he just got in the trucking, and he said now that he's in the trucking, every time he opens his phone, they have a trucking advertisement directly ready for his eyes because they're trying to sell him something from trucking.
yeah,
So they're taking data of things that we like and our care and our mannerisms, and they're using this information to sell other people's products to us, to know where they need to focus in on their shopping with us. And that's what this whole metaverse is. If y'all notice, I don't know if y'all caught that Nike did a branding. They purchased all their likeness for the digital world. They did a big purchase of all their likeness. So now they're not going to be able to just sell you those Jordan 11s in real life for $300.
they're gonna
Now
say
on the
you
metaverse,
NFT.
they're finna sell it to you on the metaverse. So when you're in the metaverse, you got those Jordan 11 on. They might cost you $500 in the metaverse.
Ain't
And I
that
still
something?
won't buy them then either.
Yeah,
how you paying more money for something you not even really on? Like they're not even going on your feet for real.
That's what
But
it's selling you on.
But you got
Yes.
to think. You remember how the Matrix played it? You know what I mean? It's not about what you actually have. It's about what they show you, and that's kind of what Instagram is, and all of the social media platforms were. You know what I mean? You built up a character, an avatar of yourself, and then this is what you display to the world. People have been making images for a long time and selling those images, and that's what their business has become.
Yeah, and basically what they're trying to do now, because meta and metaverse are two separate things, but metaverse is a totality of all of this. Meta
Hmm.
is just a rebranding of
Of a
Facebook.
company.
Yeah.
But that it's not just Facebook. It's Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. All of those are combined as one. So
Mhm.
instead of them trying to just keep it on just that one thing, Facebook, they're scrapping that and taking that and making it as a whole brand as a whole. And that's what makes it scary because now that's basically the majority of how most of our people communicate overseas. Those apps and Instagram, that's how we're communicating overseas with a lot of our people and keeping in contact. That's what Facebook originally was. When we first got on Facebook back in 2000 and something, everybody jumped on Facebook. We were trying to keep in contact with the people who weren't directly in our section. Maybe we might have family in another state, or we might not be able to see our grandparents as much. So we post pictures on there, and they were just keeping a track of all of that data now. And then they got all of that bad publicity with those emails getting out and what they were actually doing with the information and how they were targeting our kids and their game plans moving forward. Then it became like a problem. So now they start going to rebranding, and we got the meta now.
So they still gonna gather information on us. Just because it's metaverse don't mean they ain't gathering information. So the government, why the government's so involved in the information? Because they need that info too.
Yeah.
It's kind of getting a little scarier than that because now that they have actual augmented reality, they're gonna track your every move, where you're at now. And then they have you in those glasses. Now they taking your sight away because they're putting you in this augmented reality glasses that you're gonna be kind of crossed between the two worlds. Are you taking your virtual world everywhere with you and actually living your real virtual world in real life? It's getting kind of sick. The Matrix was only a piece of it. It's kind of getting
So
it's getting
so
different.
so think about it. When you really think about everything, you think about Twitter. Twitter during the shutdown, they said, you know what? We don't need buildings anymore. We can pay for everybody high speed internet, and everybody can work from home. Twitter,
But
Twitter went everybody from home. Now, how many companies that's from home? They can go in this 3D world.
yep,
Hmm.
They can go have their meetings right in the 3D world, right in the
yep.
metaverse, right? Like
Hmm.
it's a lot of companies that no longer have people coming in, and then some companies got a few people coming in, right? Like you know, of course, doctors don't have to come in, but you can only see where this going when they're gonna drop that little thing in you, and then the doctor can give you a dose.
if they haven't already.
Yeah, the doctor can give you
No,
a
right?
dose of medicine because it's already there. He gets to program it, right? So then a hacker can go in and kill you because he can overdose you,
And that's
right?
the
Like
thing, they're already doing like the virtual visits and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
pretty
Yeah,
soon,
it was crazy. I had an appointment with my doctor during COVID, and we had a Zoom call with my doctor. He was like, "Stand up, like, so you really finna try and give me a diagnosis over the phone? Like, you're looking at me on a FaceTime call, and you're telling me you're gonna tell me what's wrong with me by looking at me via over the phone? I
It's all a
just can't.
sham.
I
All right.
can't
So
sign
look.
on to that.
So
Oh,
look.
hey, before you think about the woman who created the Matrix and the Terminator, these was like she created this stuff in the
$1 billion
70s.
stories.
She created this stuff in the 70s. You know what I'm saying? Terminator came out what, early 80s?
They stole it when it did come out.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and they had to
So
pay her eventually too.
and then the Matrix came out what, 99? These are like everything she was talking about is is already happening. And then another thing, did y'all see that clip that I sent to y'all? It was like they showed the birds, they was like
Freezing in the air.
freezing in
Yeah,
air and
yeah. I
then
saw
somebody
that.
hit
That
it
was
with a
weird.
broom. So I'm like, how do we know we're not in a simulation?
Yeah, that was some David Blaine shit, but
But
I was watching it close. Hey, look, you gotta go, you gotta really dig into the mind of old girl that did the Matrix, right? Because
yeah,
she was talking about how Sarah Connor is the mother of somebody else in another movie. She tied them all together.
yeah.
Like the movies go together. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy. Neo was so one was the past and one was the future, but the movies are together.
Mm-hmm.
And then the son was supposed to come and save everything to where it can all be right. But so how we gonna win this game, man? Like because I was looking at the cryptocurrency. I don't know if y'all saw the new coin coming out, right? They have a coin called Doge Loin something Mars or Elon. They almost tried to make it look like Elon Musk created this coin, but he didn't. But it's another coin it's going down right now, but they already got close to $1 billion invested. Right. So
Easy.
how we
Yes,
win with
it's
these coins.
the meme coins.
So but somebody gonna make some money. I bought me 94 million of them for a couple $100. Right.
You have to say the name again so I can get some too.
Yeah, no, I'll definitely, even after the call, we'll talk a little bit more about it, right? But because I can't remember the name right off, and I can't get to my phone because I'm using it as my camera.
But you know what? I want to say something really quick about that. I need us to understand a little more about crypto because it's changing people's lives, and you just have people that's just oblivious to the fact that it's even possible, and they gotta let go of that slave mentality.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, what's crazy about crypto is it already like 10x in comparison to the stock market. It has already 10x or even uh probably damn near 100x in comparison to the stock market. So if you was able to put in like for one like crypto.com, if you would have put $1,000 in, you'll be up by 6,000 today, as of today. If you put $1,000 in at the beginning of the year, you'll be up to 6,000 something odd dollars. Even with Shiba Inu,
Yeah.
if you would have put in, how they say, put in 8,000 last September, you could have $5.7 billion.
Yeah, it was one cat that had 5-some billion, right? Because he
Yep.
put in 8,000. So you know, I've been really studying it for the last couple of weeks, and every time I teach a class, I definitely, you know, the youngsters got all the knowledge on what's going on. So when I teach a class, before we go on break, I tell them, hey, who in the cryptocurrency? I need a lick. Which one y'all buying? And then that's when I just learned about this new coin, but it's less than a penny, and they not letting you buy a whole lot of it, especially
Yeah,
on one of
yeah.
the apps we own, because they say it could be too volatile. Because if we buy too many, then it'll go up. If we snatch out too many, it'll go down too quick. So they only letting you buy so much, so it can kind of correct itself. But I'm looking at like buying me like 50 million a day because they only let me buy like almost 50 million a day.
Yeah,
So I'm
like
about
$88 worth.
yeah, it's like $80, right? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna put me about 1,500 in there, $100 a day, buy me 50, 60 million, and then once I get up to 1 billion, like I'm on Reddit, right? Like y'all got to download the Reddit app as well and get in those conversations that everybody's talking
Diamond
about,
hands.
right?
You gotta have diamond hands, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just need people to understand, like, stop looking at it as it's not possible, and understand that it's an investment. Because if you take money and you buying weed, you drinking anything like that, you could take $20-$50 and change your life. Honestly.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, so I got a few stocks right here that
Hey, we got before we continue, we got Miss Bali in the mother place to be.
Hi, my
What's up? How you doing,
hello.
guys?
Bobby, what up?
hey, Molly. Excited to finally be on.
You
I'm
back
back.
again.
Glad to be back.
Wait, welcome to the Grindaholic universe.
to the universe.
Into your metaverse. That's you already know.
So yeah, I looked up some stocks, man. They talking about these supposed to be the top stocks in the metaverse, right? Microsoft, of course, Meta, which is Facebook, Amazon, Autodesk, Roblox, Unity
Mm.
Software, and I want to say this other one is Nvidia,
Nvidia.
NVIDIA,
Nvidia.
Nvidia, Nextech A&R, and Alphabet C. And whoever this Alphabet C is, I was wondering why I
That's
knew this
Google.
name. Oh,
Yep.
that's
That's
Google.
Google.
Okay. They just put in like billions in some coin. I want to say it was Bitcoin, but I ain't 100% sure. But
It's
yeah,
probably
no, them was going to be
Bitcoin.
some stocks to get into.
I had Nvidia a while ago. I had that for like probably a year.
That's good. That's good.
See,
No, because
and
I
Mine have been
sold it all.
Oh,
Oh,
see,
I
ain't that,
did. I sold all my stocks and bought crypto.
mhm.
yeah, Nvidia is one of the major makers of chips, graphics cards. So
I, I got to check that one. I think I got some of those.
yeah, so Nvidia, AMW, and Sun. I think it's Sun chips or something like that.
Who you get those from? You got those from Yada?
What?
Those stocks.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
I got a whole. Hold on. Let me go to my Yahoo Finance and I'll share it with y'all.
So
Yeah,
this is
this
how the meta works. This is how we trying to make money in the metaverse, huh?
yeah,
We
no,
sitting here
we,
trying to figure it out. Let's make some money in this metaverse, y'all. We got problems, but here go our solutions tonight. We finna make this money in this metaverse.
we have
Here.
to.
I have a
What you
question.
say?
Have y'all started? Wait a minute. Okay, what happened? All right. Question: Have y'all started like with the NFTs? Because a girl is struggling. I be
Oh,
up
Oh,
all night trying to figure it out.
No, I haven't. I haven't. But I got some ideas. I want to do all my daughter's paintings. She do some paintings. She's only 10, but she do paintings, and I want to start her paintings now. So as she get better, them old ones will start being worth and kind of keep her at a percentage rate, right?
You
Like
must
to
know
where
me.
right? So she really liked it, and I asked her, I said, "Baby, why you don't draw so much no more?" She said, "Well, I'm trying to get more into getting faces perfect." So we're gonna see some growth in her, right? So we can look at that being a source of income for a long time.
You must know me because that's something that I do. I started. I have like a little gallery. I just paint, and I'm not the best at it, but I believe as I build myself as an asset over time, those paintings will be worth something as time
Yeah,
goes on.
you gotta make them
Hey, Kurt,
NFTs, right?
Yeah, but I'm still
Kurt.
trying to learn. I'm still learning how to figure it out because it's like you got to get MetaMask. Like it's so many different ways you have to go through to just get it out there. So I'm still learning. I be up at night trying to figure it out.
I'm a big believer in going to YouTube and learning, but I'll find somebody like when I'm really ready, I'm gonna find somebody that's good at it, and I'm gonna just pay them to teach me.
Let me know because I'll chip in too so to
Right?
learn. We could do a Zoom call.
Yeah,
So
that because that gets you past all the mistakes and get you past that timing, right? Like you can just hurry up and get to where you got to go.
exactly. I'm on that Henry Ford. Listen, I don't know everything, but I can pay people who do know what
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
and I'm gonna share something with y'all. Do, 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 do.
You're in the matrix over there. I
I
saw
know. I
that.
was gonna say that too.
Where is it? All right, so here's one that major. If y'all really want to get into the NFT game, oh, you didn't hit us twice, huh?
Oh yeah, you really in the matrix.
So this is website is Rareables. Have y'all heard of this one?
I
No.
have. Oh, I was actually in a class that was talking about this.
So it's different NFTs, like a lot of art that comes in 8 bits. Pretty crazy, huh? It's like some kindergarten type of stuff, but it
Okay.
goes.
But you see, you buying it with crypto though. You're not paying cash for it. They want
Yeah.
Ethereum to buy it.
Yep. So
So you
here's
get point 0.1 of Ethereum to do it. That you're asking for like what, $30,000, $40,000? I mean, excuse me, $4,000 or $5,000 per NFT.
yep. So you got like OpenSea, Crypto Stars, DeFi NFTs. It's a whole host of people, whole host of cryptos, crypto punks. That's a whole ball
Speaking
game in itself.
speaking of that, I need y'all to all like get BitPay and allow that on your website. So when people purchase from your website, they can use cryptocurrency to pay.
Yep.
Oh wow.
That's really smart.
Yeah, I'm in the process of getting it, but yeah, they can use crypto to pay for it because it might be down at the time, but you know how that go.
Mm.
Yeah. BitPay. Where is it?
BITPAY.
No,
Yeah,
not.
I just put that on my list.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, this world finna be interesting. We just gotta like keep tapping in. The more and more we have conversations, like I figure like for me to learn Bitcoin or cryptocurrency, I just like now talk about it a lot. Everywhere I'm at, I
Yeah.
talk about it. And then now I'm having conversations with people and then
Dang,
now they're starting to
Ollie,
tell me stuff.
cover that shit
Hey,
up.
give us the money. Give us the money, bro. Hold
Right.
on.
Oh man.
So that's
Right.
Hey, you know this live is being saved, right?
You gonna have to change
Right.
you gonna have to change your card because I'm gonna rewind
So
the tape.
is. I have to
so
look. I go back
Green,
and rewind that shit and pause it.
so we got block
Yeah.
card.
Rhonda said and pause it. We're gonna rewind it and pause it.
right.
I mean, I'm not gonna do that, but
You
you
got
know,
BitPay.
I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna buy some crypto with it. I'll give you the money back.
And you got
Hey,
crypto.com.
it's gonna get transferred.
Oh wow, man.
Yeah, no, it's gonna get transferred.
I didn't
Like
look like I done fucked up.
I had posted this picture on IG, and somebody told me like I should make this into an NFT.
Yeah, you can make
Yeah.
anything into an NFT.
So it's like all those pictures that I was taking last year. It's like planting those seeds that they can harvest now, but I just need to learn the ins and out of it because it's so many ways to make money, and I like making money being right where I'm at with my
Yeah.
eyes closed.
I don't know if y'all saw what Tory Lanez did, right, with NFT.
Yeah,
Tory
with
Yeah.
Lanez,
his
Tory
album.
Lanez put his whole album as an NFT, and he sold 1 million copies, and he only sold them for $1, and he made $1 million in 57 seconds. So now, and I know he kept a percentage, right, to where every time they sell it, he get a percent. So he was like telling people, like, I'm excited for y'all because when the price on those go up, you bought 1,000 of them, you bought 40 of them. Now you can sell 20 of them at 60,000 a piece. He gets some money, you get some money.
I was
Right.
just about to say that. I learned this too though with NFTs. If when you sell your NFTs, make sure you do it where you still get paid
Yeah.
even when the
Every
other
time they
person
sell.
is
Yep.
every time they sell. I
Every
think
every
it's
time it sells.
10%.
So once the person sells it and you get 20% off that first sale, now when they sell it, you get 20% off the next
You get
sale. When
20%
they
off
sell
every
it, you
sale.
get 20% off the next sale. So you'll always be getting money off your NFT if you
Yep.
structure it right when you make it.
So just
So
imagine this. He said what he did was he made the people become the record label.
Yep.
Now the people are the record label because they put up their money up front. Now, depending on what the album do, they reap the benefits. So he
and just
said,
because it was the first one, it's automatically valued. No
yeah,
one had ever done it
it's gonna be
before.
value there, but just imagine when everybody start to do it. The record label's going under.
Oh yeah.
they
So
deep to hell.
well, they gonna start. Well,
It
you
sounds
see what they
good.
do. They throw money at these guys, and then they teach them like publicity is going in a club and spending 50,000. Go throw 50,000. It's gonna be all over the internet. Not everybody want to do that, even though they not using it as a marketing deal. But the mindset is to throw money away,
Yeah.
Mm.
And
right?
then
Like
And why do that?
it's really a bank loan.
basically,
And they
basically,
still got to pay it even if the album flops.
Yeah,
So they go in the hole, their first album, and
Mm.
then hopefully with the second album they can get out the hole.
they
Now if
never
they
get out
get,
the hole.
that's what I'm saying. Unless you like a Drake or somebody,
Well, Drake don't even make as much money as he should be making because
of
he
course,
tied to a whole lot of record labels because he's still tied to Cash Money. He tied to rap a lot, and then whoever else had him before
Young
then,
Money.
like yeah. So he tied to a bunch of people. So he make money off tours. That's why you see people touring up until they 80
Yeah,
or touring until they die because that's the only way they can get money.
like Meat Mill, he was talking about he wasn't getting paid because it's split about three different ways with other record labels. You know what I'm saying? So you got what's that? Rock Nation. Then you got Rick Ross. You know what I'm saying?
Maybach Music.
Yeah. So his money has been. I mean, he's been divided up amongst the other record labels.
So he got to go underground. He got to go back underground and do an NFT. That's look like that's the only way with everything, man.
But again, like I said, he's probably in the hole. Rick Ross, he recently came out and say he didn't just start. He just started making money off his albums.
Yeah, he said 10 years after. Because
Yeah,
the name of the game is to keep you just think
keep you in debt.
signing a record deal is just like going to have a minimum wage job. You stuck, right?
Hmm.
You got all these bills. Just imagine losing your job and you got to take a lesser job. Now you stuck because you just working to pay bills. And
Mm-hmm.
that's the way they get them.
Yeah. Then you see the or did you see that video where 50 Cent was like, it's more like snakes in the business industry than it is in the streets because they are making you sign away your life.
Yeah.
Yeah, he say in the streets, at least he can go see that person.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And then what else was interesting that he's talked about how they do it with a pen,
Yeah,
right? It ain't like they robbing you. He said they ain't robbing you, scaring you. They invited you and you wanted to do it.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Because people can't read these contracts. And even if you can read what's on the paper, you don't necessarily understand it. So it's unfair. They're being predators. They're scheming on people who don't understand what's going on, or even
And
have
that's why you pay a lawyer.
well,
No,
huh?
you have to. You have to pay somebody you trust too, because
You have to
just
pay
think
a
about when
lawyer.
you sit down and read contracts, you got to read that shit so many times because it say shit like if then this, then known as to you as this, then afterwards. Like what the
And
hell
they
all this
talk in
shit mean?
circles.
Yeah,
They
what
talk in
this shit
circles the whole
mean?
time. It's just like, oh, read the terms and conditions. Ain't nobody finna read all
Don't
this
nobody
shit.
read terms and conditions.
It's
We
like
we click
information.
that box and send.
It's a whole bunch of words.
well,
It's a
here's
whole.
the thing: they always go after the young talent.
Yeah, because they
You
don't know
know,
no
That
better.
or the
they
people
don't know
that's
no
real
better,
hungry, the hungry
and
ones. They hungry. They don't care.
yeah, they're like,
And,
I
and
figure
you
out
can give
later.
them a car. You can give them. Don't give them a Rolls Royce and a rented house. Like I'll let you stay in my house. I'll let you drive my car. Right, the car owned by the
Cadillac
record label.
Records.
They owned by
Cadillac
the record
Records.
label, right? You got the house, the jewelry owned by the record label. Then when you say you leaving, they grab everything. Wait. Well, let me just do one more album then, right? Because I can't give up
Hmm.
all my stuff. Right.
Yeah,
Then they realize they're in a
Hmm.
hole. That's why when you look at Snoop said, man, when I came down there with Master P bought me a house. He said everybody had houses. He said Master P taught me the game.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm gonna pay you in a car in a Cadillac.
Yeah, no, that's how Death Row. That's what I heard. Death Row was on. Everybody had, even the jury come out, right? You get a little pendant that come out of your money too,
Hmm.
Hmm.
right? You got like I gave you this chain. No, you gonna pay for that.
Don't give me
Hmm.
nothing. Just give me the money, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, just show
Give
me
me
the
what
money.
you give me what I earned. How
Right.
Wolf say?
Here,
Do y'all remember the Wolf? He said, "Give me what I earned. I don't want nothing else. Just pay me what you owe me, and
give me what
everything
I
else will be smooth."
give me what I earn.
Hey, just think about what Nipsey Hussle was doing. Jay-Z
Yeah.
got a different role, but Nipsey Hussle was like every time I think about that dude, I just like it puts it all in perspective for me because he say own everything from the
Hmm.
top to bottom.
As
Once
you
you own
should.
it from top to bottom, can't nobody tell you what to do.
And 50 Cent gave him some good game. He told him, uh, you haven't, you don't have a record. You don't have a actual. They can't go by the numbers of your last album because you never had an album. You know what I'm saying? All the comps come from his mixtapes and
Mm-hmm.
how, so he come to the table with his audience, he come to the table with his likeness, he come to the table with a whole line of things. You know what I'm saying? All that record label is trying to figure out, how can I tap into this, sir? and how can I rape this guy? And you can't. You know what I'm saying? So
Well, it is a way they do it. You know, so when you hold out on them, they get you in the industry because they say, okay, look, we'll play your music. We're gonna let you keep 100% of your masters. We only want 5% to market you on the radio, 10%, right? Like if you look at Baby, I think they say Baby got one of the best deals ever in music. It's like a 90-10. Like he get 90% of the money, they get 10%. But what they'll do is he has somebody like Drake, right? Look what Drake did, how they got to Drake. Drake is on everybody album, so now everybody eating off Drake.
yeah.
Right? Think about it. If Drake get on everybody's song, even though they paying him, we buying that because you hot. So we want to put our artists on there with you. That's how we gonna make our money.
And see, he got the glow. You know what I'm saying? It's not too many rappers that got the glow like Drake. You know what I'm saying? So if you put Drake on anything, it could
Yeah,
be
it's
some
gonna
hot.
sell.
It could be shit from a squirrel, and it's gonna sell. You know what I'm saying?
Just think if I had 10 hot rappers, but they wasn't hot as Drake. And I paid Drake $1 million a piece to go on everybody album 2 songs, right? But then my artists make 100 million a piece now.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then I'm only paying them 2 million. So I end up paying Drake 10, paid them 2 a piece. Right. So I'm only out about 30 million off 100 million.
Yep.
So they get their money. They got ways to get it. It's just like these guys are starting to learn now, like do music with each other on our own. But the only thing that's messing with that is they not doing contracts properly. Right. They should at least go, even though we buddies, we should do contracts, because then you don't have to kill each other.
Yeah. Like
Right.
what when what's his name? He was it Kevin Lyles? Yeah, white boy.
Def Jam.
Yeah, he used to get it, and he moved over to Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers trying to sign these 360 deals, so they get part of the merchandise, they get part of the touring, they get part of the
Touring,
YouTube, they get part of all that shit.
everything, streams,
Everything.
everything.
So I got a question then, since we are talking about metaverse.
Yep.
With them restructuring, and obviously everybody's going to start going to NFTs. Do you think they're already restructured to monetize off of everybody switching everything to NFTs?
When I saw what, like I said, when I saw what Nike did, they're buying the likeness of their products. So anybody trying to make a product that even looks like them in the metaverse, they already own it. So when you're buying likeness for augmented reality, which isn't even real, digitally, and you're only gonna be able to see them with these special glasses and stuff. Because now they're coming with the metaverse glasses. Y'all saw the glasses they're coming with,
Mm-hmm.
where in order to be able to interact and touch anything, you're gonna have to have a pair of these glasses. So it's
Yeah, it's like virtual reality. You got to have the virtual reality glasses.
but the amount of money that's gonna be made off of digital real estate,
Yeah.
that's not even actual and stuff. This is gonna be like you can own your house digitally.
You
People
know,
are buying real estate
So look at this though.
digitally.
Look at this though. Our conundrum is on to something big time, because everything they doing, they gonna need us,
Mm-hmm.
right? You got to have our culture, because our culture is what you copy.
Yep.
you know
And
that you could buy land on the moon, right?
Yeah.
They already bought it up.
That's
People buy anything. They've
Yeah.
been selling that for years.
I just got
And people-
on to it.
Oh, they've been doing that shit for years.
yeah, no, they sell everything. You can buy stars and everything, right? But
I knew about the stars, but I'm hearing about the land on the moon, because they're saying like within like the next 5 years you'll be able to take a trip to the moon. Us.
Mhm. I heard that too.
Yeah.
they can go to the moon. Just leave my Earth and I'm cool.
Y'all going to the moon?
No, I ain't going to the moon. I'm gonna let them go. They just leave my Earth alone. Let me
Rhonda,
swim.
You wouldn't go to the moon?
Nah, I wouldn't.
Hell no.
Hey, check this out.
I
When they get
wouldn't.
up out of here,
No.
they trying to take all the resources with them. They not leaving without
They
the
can't.
resources they
They
need.
We are
can't.
the resources.
They
Yeah,
trying to take
they
all the
can't.
gold.
Hell yeah, they take all of their resources with them.
They
Yeah, they
can't
trying to
though.
take as much as they can with them, and they're building utopias where we're not welcome. There's some
Ooh.
utopias being built right now that we're not welcome in.
It's like Black utopias. So
Well,
I guess they're gonna have to learn how to do some work then.
well, shit, they didn't got all the work out of us. They don't need
No,
us.
if they build
They
their
got
own
the robots to
utopias
do the
that we're
work
not
for 'em.
allowed in,
oh yeah,
Yeah, they got the
come
robots
on
now.
now.
They
They're
got
gonna need
free.
people to
They need
fix the
some
robots.
entertainment.
They're gonna
They got
need people to expand the knowledge of the robots.
Well,
got the
the robot gonna learn some like you. I don't know if y'all heard Google
AI.
shut down some of their robots. The
really.
robots had got so smart to where they start speaking their own language to where
Yep.
the coders couldn't understand what they were doing. So they had to shut them down. So the
Oh,
robots get
yeah.
smarter as we go. That's just like
What about when
Instagram
they can't shut them
algorithm.
down?
Huh?
What about when they can't shut them down?
No, that's gonna happen. At some point they'll get to where it'll be man against the machine.
Like iRobot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
And you see the type of robots that they're
so
building.
no, it's not going to be at some point. It's not going to be at some point, and that's what we need to understand. It's not going to be at some point. We're
Look,
already fighting this battle. If y'all think real people are making all of these rules, like we don't have real people making these rules. These computers been making rules for a long time.
Well. You got to have wicked people. You know, once you get wicked people, then they can create a wicked computer system, right?
I mean,
Like
we done had them for over 400 years, so
yeah.
Exactly.
But AI can give them other ideas. Even we give them ideas. Like when I hear guys talking, like we don't have secret meetings. Everybody have meetings on Facebook, right? We talk on Facebook, and everybody get our ideas and they run with it instead of us getting behind the scenes and then um, put our ideas out there. It's already done, right? Like I don't know.
But
This
then we
shit's
got some
crazy,
of
man.
our own people stealing from us too. So it's like either somebody else gonna steal
damn
from
if
us,
you
or our
do,
own
damn if
people
you
gonna
don't.
steal from us.
but that's why you gotta jump on it. You can't just be talking, but you can't just be like, "Ooh, I'm finna do this, I'm finna do that, and you ain't doing shit."
So the way it should work is like the conversation we sitting here having. I think Tiffany said, no, I'm gonna need that stock so I can go check that out, right? So we supposed to be giving the game out to each other so each other can make some money, right? Now if she makes some money off that stock, the next one she gets, she was like, Kurt, I know you gave me that one, but here I got one for you, right? And then we transferring the information. We just can't
Yeah.
be scared to invest, right? Like if we doing that, then everybody make money. Only the scared people don't make money.
That's
Mhm.
that's crazy because me and Trash had this conversation a couple of days ago, and I was
Yeah.
saying how it's crazy how you have family and friends who will know the plays, who will know the licks. They'll notice and they won't even look out. And me, I'm like, listen, it's enough for everybody to eat because if everybody eating, you're not watching what I'm doing, and on top of you not watching what I'm doing, when it's time to when I want to celebrate, it don't sound like I'm bragging to you. It
Yeah.
sounds like we can celebrate together, and that's what I
The
want to do.
team is eating together, that's why you build a really dope group of individuals around you that are like minded people, and we can go ahead and figure out the best way to take our families to the next level.
Honestly.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I was
Hey,
telling my
hey,
folks.
hey, y'all rewind this one back. These are all the some of the top notch stocks, especially Spy and QQQ. You can never go wrong with these two.
Who is QQQ?
Hold on. It's like Nasdaq. It's like the totality of the market. QQQ Trust Invesco.
You got some computer love, Ali.
Oh snap!
So I saw somewhere else too where it was saying you can buy your domain name .wallet and start paying for stuff too.
Yeah,
Where the wallet is your own personal wallet is on the blockchain. I don't know if that's an attempt to like control where our money is going so the IRS can get in there. I don't know if that's what that is,
man.
but
I'd rather just keep numbers and symbols and whatever they provide for the wallet. Because if they start tracking you, man,
It's a wrap. They already tracking us, so stop acting like we're not being tracked.
We are being tracked. Everything that we do. Like I was doing research for today's topic, and I realized that we're pretty much living in a digital world. Maybe we don't have the glasses, but think about it. How much of our life is on the internet? Like being like a virtual assistant. Like you literally wake up and the first thing you do. I mean, after do your routines or whatever, you jump on the computer and you spend all day on the computer from marketing, from um, running your e-commerce store. Like everything is really done on the internet already. They're just adding 3D things to go with it.
Yeah, man.
Look
Have
at the
y'all
way
seen have y'all seen Ready Player One?
Who?
Ready Player
Player
One.
One, the movie Player One.
Nah, I didn't.
I haven't either.
If y'all get a chance, that's totally where we're going right now. You know, they had a little Oculus and all of this. They had the little treadmill and all of this stuff to give you the perception of you walking through the metaverse. They trying to sell, I think it's hero like skins, like the actual
Mm-hmm.
person of you. You can be the player in the game or whatever. So they're doing all kinds of different things, and they have different concepts. Some of the top coins that you may want to look at is where's that? One is called, I think it's Sandbox. Well, Decentraland, Mana.
Decentraland did crazy last week.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Decentraland did like 190% last week.
Is that one
Did like
Bitcoin we talking
190.
about?
Yeah.
No, that's Decentraland. No, we we like I ain't gonna give all the stuff we have in our wallets, but Decentraland is definitely a good one. It did like 190 something% last week. It went from like $1 something all the way up to
It's
$3.
like something between that one and I think it's Sandbox. Stellar, VeChain,
There's a bunch
Decentraland,
of them out there. There's a bunch.
Basic
It's
Attention
a bunch
Token.
of cryptos out there.
Hey, look, do this, Rhonda. Drop the link in the chat for Bitcoin Bullies books, and then people can kind of get a start on how to teach their kids. And then I don't know
Is
if
he
you
even selling them anymore? Bitcoin ain't even letting them go, is he?
The
no.
kids' books, yeah.
Oh, just the
He's like-
kids' books, yeah.
Just the kids' books. He ain't giving out the other one.
Here's another one, y'all. I'm still researching, but it's at the beginning stage. Y'all heard about it?
Loki.
Yes, you heard about it.
Ada?
Yeah.
That's another Ada.
Yeah.
They're copping the other small bit.
Yeah, it's another Floki. When they found out Elon Musk was getting a dog named Floki, they already start building around the name. Because they know if Elon
Hey, what's
say
up,
anything.
Weave? I'm sorry, y'all. That's my brother from another. He slid in the room. That's Deshaun. That's my bro. What's up, man? How you doing?
Yeah, I like the idea of teaching the kids about crypto. So that's gonna be cool.
They need to learn because it's gonna be on them.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Today at one of my soccer games, you know what? They want to learn. And that's what I respect. The youth want to learn. And when they get it, they're gonna run with it. I was sitting there talking to a young lady. She's just in college. She's one of the daughters of one of the kids that's on my son's soccer team. And she was just sitting there, had no clue. And I just had to explain it to her like in equity on how crypto works. Because like crypto works off equity, and most people don't understand that. Like if you buy a crypto coin, if it drops in value, you don't lose that coin. You just lose the value that it had from the point where you purchased it. So you have to be able to explain equity to them and explain it to a way that they can understand how their money grows and how their money falls. So if people invest in it and the equity of this coin goes up, then you gain value. Now it works vice versa. So if this coin goes down, people take their money out, your equity can drop in it. So you learn how to buy it when it's low and then you go ahead when it goes up. You make sure you pull enough money out so you can take your gains and profits and you can double up on what you already have. If you don't understand that, you should definitely be talking to somebody who can kind of lead you along the right way, or follow some people who you can, ain't trying to screw you over. Because a lot of people will run you down a meme trail that don't really have any validity to it because they've done no research. So you be careful about it. Everybody want to run you to something that they haven't done. If you don't have any money in it, or that person doesn't have any money in it, and they just talking about what they heard on Reddit, you might want to be leery and do your own research before you put your money towards it.
Stay away from Squid Game. Do not buy that coin.
And emotions, take your emotions out of it. When it does start to go down, leave those emotions alone. It happens. It's just like life. Shit happens.
No.
Just
What I'm saying is stay away from the Squid Game coin.
no, I got you. No,
It's a scam. It's a scam.
I was referring to what Trash was saying. Like, what as it goes down, you have to understand, like, that's just what happens, and play the long run. You only invest what you're willing to take a loss on. That's why I
Yeah.
say, when you have those habits of going out, smoking, drinking, whatever your guilty pleasure is, take that money and put it there. Because guess what? When you go
Mhm.
buy a bottle, are you crying about the money that you spent? No.
No,
So that's the same thing until you're ready to pull out. But you have to leave those emotions. That's for the weak.
Yeah. Hey,
that part, sus.
even with emotions, that's the name of the game now. They've been playing on our emotions with a lot of stuff. Like when what was that company on the coolest monkey in the jungle? H and
Mhm.
M.
Gucci,
H and
Gucci.
M was H&M
Yeah.
was about to go bankrupt, and they played on our emotions with the monkey, and everybody tweeted it, everybody shared the video and talked about them, and then they group said, "Let's support them since they trying to make them go out of business." Right? They groups came through for them. Hey, let's support them. So they played on our emotions to get their group to respond, and they did.
All right.
Mm.
Here are
The
some of the
essential loans back up to
top
280. Hold on, let
metaverse
me.
coins.
You make me go check out. Hold on, you make me go check my trap.
I checked a little while
Ali, don't
ago.
do me like that. Don't
So
do me
these
like
these
that, bro.
these coins right here are the top metaverse coins. So you got
Ooh,
at Sea Infinity. At Sea
oh,
Infinity moved like mountains. Decentraland moved. The engine
20%.
coin,
20%
Sandbox,
Decentraland. Like, don't ask me how I know.
uh, Alluvium. Damn, that's up to 12, 14. That's
Ethereum is at 4,500, 4,548.
That's on
Whoa.
crypto.com.
It's not,
this is Coin
I'm,
Gecko. You can look at Coin Gecko, Coin Market Cap, um,
Coin market.
live Coin. So I be checking these three platforms. So Coin Gecko's one of the top ones. Coin Market Cap is another one. And usually you can see what's trending are the biggest
I
gainers.
usually go to Coin Market Cap. That's a good one for me.
Yeah. But they kind of dropped the ball on Shiba Inu. Solana been making headways. Shit, they jumped to number 4.
NFT systems. Hold on. Did you see NFT systems? It's up 1,000%.
Mm-hmm. NFT style.
Wow. Okay.
So and
Yeah.
see, stay away from these baby squid games. Anything with squid games is is a total shit coin. Because you can't get your money out of it. It's crazy. But
That's what I heard, man. That I heard it even went up, and the people can't sell it.
yeah, they can't get their money out.
Can,
It's a scam
can you
coin.
transfer it to another coin?
You can't do shit with it.
You know what? I'm gonna go
Oh,
read
never
on that
mind.
trash. I didn't read that part. Once I saw you couldn't do nothing, I didn't want it.
You can't do nothing with it. You can buy into it because you got to think of the hype
So
around
now a lot of this stuff in the
Squid Game.
metaverse is going to be used in crypto. A lot of this stuff in the metaverse is going to be bought and used with crypto. So you got to remember all this Ethereum and all of this Bitcoin. Of course, they're going to want you to use whatever coin that they're going to use in the metaverse. And I believe the metaverse is going to come with their own crypto coin,
But here's the
right?
thing,
They
like,
have a meta coin already, don't they?
We need to get in on that coin before it do what
what,
it need to do.
like
They have the
Pokemon.
meta coin already, don't they?
I
Or,
think
well, you don't know
so.
which one they're gonna use, so you
Yeah.
got. That's why we got to stay in these chats, stay in these groups till we figure out which one they're gonna use, and then just have some money ready to jump in there, right? Like
Polkadot is up
Exactly.
22%. Oh,
I
almost
have an account.
23%.
I have an account tied to my wallet that's just for crypto coin. It ain't to do nothing else, right? That account is
Yeah, I
only for
have a couple
crypto.
of accounts.
And see, you got to look
I have
at
a couple of accounts for that.
you got to look at some of these coins because they go. What they're trying to do is be able to utilize other coins to be able to be traded on the platform. So you got like Polkadot. I think it's another one. I think VChain, where in Chainlink, they want to be able to use their networks to be able to sell and buy Bitcoin throughout their network. So some of the things you just gotta really do work. Like Axie Infinity, that's a gaming platform, a crypto game, pretty much. So a lot of people are trying to mirror what Axie Infinity is doing. So look into that. I think another one is Filecoin. But yeah. All right, but to wrap up this whole shindig, it's been a pleasure for the two.
Hey, but before you wrap up, are y'all gonna try to get y'all 3D model for the metaverse?
Oh yeah, you're gonna see the
Y'all
trash vegan in the
tripping.
metaverse. Believe that.
Y'all gonna be partying in the metaverse with
You
Yeah.
know,
Travis
I'm gonna give me a whole 3D character, man. He
How
gonna
we
look
make?
like the logo.
Do we make money doing this or no?
I'm sure it's
Yeah,
gonna be some type of way to,
Make
like,
money.
it got to be part of your
100%.
branding, right? If you don't do it, where's your brand gonna go? You got to take your brand into the metaverse too, so you can advertise.
Hmm.
That's what it's looking like.
Curtis, you
You
probably
better.
got
I,
the best
I can see a
ears.
little Bali. I can see
Huh?
a little Bali, little avatar running around, throwing out glitter and rainbows and making the world brighter and better. I can
I,
see you, Bella, riding around with her lashes jumping out like ooh wee. I can
I
see the
just want to be a
butterfly flying
lash.
around, knocking out butts.
she gonna be a last.
I can see.
I just want to be a lash in the virtual world. Through the
I can see the grind time over there with the bully knocking out websites. Oh yeah, Curtis G out there on the corner handing out free credit reports, just handing them out. Yeah, we'll be in the metaverse somewhere. We'll find us out there.
Sniping. Pew, pew, pew. Almost like Fortnite.
I can see, like, just from the research that I've done, I can see the metaverse being a really big thing.
Like I say,
It's gonna
go
be big.
go watch Ready Player One, watch The Matrix. You're gonna see how all of this is gonna play out. Minority Report. I was looking at Total Recall. Elon was already talking about doing something about 5 or 10 years from now, where you can just plug into the internet through your brain. You know what
That is
I'm saying?
so
Hmm.
scary. I think that's so scary. I think it's cool, but it's also very scary. Like, we're gonna be choosing to give up our lives. Because, yeah, I think it's gonna be easier, or ideas that it's gonna be easier to create a life in the metaverse. So people, because it's so hard, in quotation, it's hard to create a life in the real world. They're just gonna be electing to go straight into the metaverse, and that's, or, like, I think that's crazy. I think it's crazy. I also think it's cool and all of the technology that comes with it, but like,
When you think about it like this. You know how they started making avatars
Wally.
in video games? How they were started making avatars in video games, and you had males who identified as women who were making male characters, and it's easier for them to like do what they want. Even in that movie Black Mirrors, y'all saw that show Black Mirrors on Netflix.
oh
You
my god,
start having your avatar represent you, and you can go be who you want online, and you don't really have to tap into the real
There-
world.
there's a
That's
documentary
what they want.
called Second Life on Netflix. Watch that. People are already living lives like this. Like in there, they talked about in the Second Life where people who were married in real life, they actually had relationships with people across the world that they didn't even know inside of those that Second Life, and that's kind of well what the metaverse seems what they're advertising it as is not even a second life, it's a primary life. So this is something that you automatically, like, I guess once you get to a certain age will get to choose.
Also, man, I just lost my train of thought. Uh, what's another one? It's a cartoon that d- do exactly what you're talking about. It's an anime. I can't even think of the anime right now. But yeah, a lot of animes, a lot of yeah, I think they kind of groomed us into building our avatars. You remember 2K, all these different games, football, they wanted you to build your avatar. So they've been training you
Yeah.
since you was a child.
So and I don't really talk about this outside of my like Bali lifestyle,
Body
but
World.
with my degree we talked about like big data. So the idea is basically everything that we're doing right now, they're collecting data. Whoever the there is collecting data, and we don't even think about it. Like for example, Google. If you're using your Google thing to like how do you say to
Search.
navigate, like I am able, like they're able right now to know that how close I am to like for example Rhonda, and they're using that information to see, okay, where do Rhonda like to go, where do Myra like to go, and then they're like they're collecting all of this data to see how much.
Profiles. They profiling people.
Yeah, yeah.
If
Even
you
for her deep fake, they're using our faces. Adobe at some point, like I think maybe a year or so ago, came out with this software where they're practicing on using, like, I can use Trash's voice and I can type the stuff, or I can say it and I can use Trash voice.
Oh yeah, it's already here.
It's already here. It's right in front of us.
um just like you said, like say if you was to come over to my house, Bali, and there's like a certain
I'm on the
toothpaste
call,
that you
baby.
use, like I'll start getting ads on my phone about what's going on in your lifestyle because my phone is connecting to your phone when you're around me. Like that's how deep it is.
So we can talk about it, and so that we like his, or maybe you might even
And
be.
become a customer.
Think about Netflix. Like your Netflix knows what type of movies that you like, and also in this class that we were studying, um, like for
Algorithms.
yeah, there you go. The algorithm, it studies you, and it says, okay, well, I'm gonna show her this for Titanic or whatever. We're gonna show her this cover for Titanic, and then we're gonna change it, and then show her a different cover for Titanic. And if you choose Titanic based off of that cover, they're gonna start changing other TV shows to make it look like that. Like say it's the woman and a man kissing. Okay, you're gonna start seeing more shows advertised with a woman and a man kissing.
Have Is this just me, but have you ever just been thinking of something? You didn't even say it. You just thought about it. And then it's just like popping up on your phone like how? How?
No,
Yes,
no,
pulled up.
because they start getting your mannerisms in. They start getting what website you go to,
It's the
and
algorithm.
sometimes you don't even you punch one letter in, it already tells you where we going. We got you. We got you already. We
I
know
had
where you want to go, and we know where you're gonna spend your money at. So that's just how we're gonna go ahead and capitalize on it.
Trash. I could think of something and I promise you I'll start seeing like an ad. And I'm like, I never even said nothing.
That's because it's learning you. It's been learning you for a while. As long as you've been on social media, it's learning you. So
mm,
it knows, like in the mornings, this what you think about, this what you look at. So I'm gonna show
Tap
you
into
these
your
type of
higher self.
things.
That's not true.
They're
Cause
trying to take
that's
your
not
higher
true. Cause
self
then
higher.
all of these.
I
That's
have
called machine
Pornhub
learning.
coming up if that was the case.
It's called machine learning. Go.
What?
They got courses for that. But one of
What?
one of the major things, like we just want to bring sight to people who don't have the vision currently, because it's here, it's
It's right.
been here. The movies, the TV shows, they already give you the precursor. the guys who made Terminator and um uh
The
what's the other
The
Matrix.
movie?
Matrix.
The Matrix.
Oh.
She gave us
Those
plenty
books
of
are stolen
insight.
from us.
You know what I'm saying? There's a book called Against the Machines. I think that's what it's called. Um, and they talk about what's going on, war against the machines. So it's almost we're starting to hear these catchphrases, these trending topics. Just stay abreast of all of this stuff, and we'll continue to do our part in sharing the information with the public.
Mm-hmm.
I have a
Yeah, so,
question. So I remember earlier we was talking about how you could buy Jordans and then you'll be able to wear them. And okay,
The metaverse.
how do I get them to buy lashes? These girls need some lashes.
Hey, like
man,
I said, we got it. We need to tap in with what's his name? The boy who Zuckerberg. We need to holler. Like we need to. This is business. This is the business that we really need to be going into. Like we
right.
need to start selling virtual shirts that we can really make a killing off of in the metaverse. Not in the real world no more, because we've done the real world shirt sales and have to do shipping and all of that. Now we go online and we hit click send,
No,
and
it's gonna be
them
both though,
start showing up
Trash.
in your account.
It's gonna
Mm-hmm.
be
I
both.
agree with both.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
it's gonna be both.
Again, go
But I'm
check out the
saying
movie.
one is going to affect the other. So we started one, and then we can. Some people are going to bubble in the metaverse so hard that they're not going to have to bubble in the real world no
No,
more. Because
sometimes you don't, but to make it real, people gonna have to really have it. It's almost like people flossing like they having a Lamborghini, right? And then when people get to know them, you rented that Lamborghini. Now you don't really have one in real life. So in the metaverse, you got a Lamborghini. Then now you want that Lamborghini on the outside too.
and
but
I
see,
about
as long as you're making money off of it, though. Go ahead, Bobby. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Rhonda.
I was thinking about how much is going to drive the original things up because the research I was doing, they were talking about somebody trying to own the very first digital version of the Mona Lisa. Now, if that's going to be, I'm gonna say $1 million, how much is the actual Mona Lisa about to be? Like how like they're gonna drive the actual sales of physical products up because
That's the goal. Because now you can control the
that's
algorithm.
brilliant. It's brilliant.
Well, think about
According to
this.
who?
They're trying to cause a scarcity, right? Like right now, all the shipping containers are out to sea or whatever. They really trying to cause a scarcity. Now they're trying to put us in boxes in our homes so we don't come out.
Gu-
You know what I'm saying?
Guys, have you
And
heard?
they showed us with this COVID that we can stay in our house and we really don't need to come out. That's what COVID showed us more than anything.
No,
And
you
you're more
can, but
productive.
but I think a lot of people got depressed, man.
Yeah, yeah, a lot.
Y'all remember that movie Avatar
Yeah,
with the
Yeah.
blue people? A lot of
I
people
just
was
watched.
committed. A lot of people was committed suicide behind that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, you got to remember that was the highest grossing movie of all time at one point. When it dropped, we had never had so many people go back to the movie. Up until the Black Panther, we had never had a movie sell like the Avatar. People saw that movie 2 and 3 times when it originally came out, just because they were so mesmerized by the John Smith story. And it's the same story of Pocahontas.
Hey, I think we're going to take this conversation to the metaverse.
yeah,
hmm
yeah. And
Exactly.
again, like a lot of people was committed suicide because they wanted to live in that world. They wanted to be free. It seemed like it was a product of us, our story being told how we was the people of the earth, and we saw how these people came in and you know destroyed their habitats and everything, kill animals. So on another note, hey, if y'all haven't signed up for the Black Masterminds, it's on the
Black Friday
26th,
takeover.
Black Friday takeover. Please come join us.
On
We're
the
gonna
26th,
yep.
November 26th this month. Get your ticket now,
Yes.
pre-sale tickets.
Come one,
Yes.
come all.
And you
The
guys follow the Black Masterminds so you can stay in touch on what's going on. Follow everybody that's on here, and I will be giving away a free ticket to somebody.
Oh no.
That's right. You better.
Amen. Uh,
Yep.
if you don't know us already, boo foo. uh,
They don't know us. We the winning team.
that's right. So we got Curtis G. Martin. I'm gonna go ahead and let, let- get your shit off, man.
Yeah, so I'm the credit guy. If you need your credit fix, follow me at Curtis Martin 247 or go to curtisgmartin.com. You can either get the ebook or you can click the link in my bio and scroll down and get the do-it-yourself credit repair, or we can do it for you. So whatever your price range is, you can set up a free consultation. I also have a couple of books that I'm real proud of: 10 Strategies to Take Action and 10 Strategies to Manage Your Money. So go check us out. And we'll see y'all next week.
We got Miss Rhonda Wrights official.
I'm Rhonda, aka the Butterfly Bully. I do writing coaching, formatting, editing. You need help? Anything from A to Z with a book. I can get you from writing your book to completely done with it in 2 months. Probably less than 2 months, but
Less than too
you
much.
you can book a consultation online at rondawrightsofficial.com. Um, yeah, or pick up a couple copies of my book
And don't forget the book club at the end of the month.
in the book club. Yes.
Next, we got up the bat. We got Mr. Trash Mother Vegan.
How y'all doing? Trash. You can call me Trash Vegan. Trash. You can catch me at trashvegan.com. That's my website. You can catch my books there. You can also book a consultation if you want to get together with your health and wellness. If you want to get a plan together to get yourself to the goals that you're trying to achieve this year, hit me up. Also an author. If you can find my book on the website. It takes you through my first year journey of going from about 300 pounds down to about 180. It didn't happen all in a year, but it talks to you about my first year of it. So, what a cool story about that. We got more to come. Like I said, Bali, we just whipped up a whole nother play. So we got more to come, and I'm looking forward to it. Tap in.
All right, all right. Next, we got the goddess. Tell her what you do, what you offer. Sorry, I don't have no graphics for you. You haven't
It's
came on the show.
It's okay. I'm Tiffany, and I help women who are struggling with feeling good about themselves feel happier and sexier one eyelash at a time. I do have a online boutique where I sell magnetic kits. You get 5 lashes in the kits. And I also have 12 different styles for you to choose from. So ladies, make sure you support and get you some lashes. You guys can get your lashes from ubellas.com, and that's ubellas.com. Or you can also get them in your local beauty supply store, because I'm a beauty supply vendor as well. So, yeah, check me out and
Awesome
tag me.
sauce.
Hey y'all, hey,
Next, we got Bali.
hey, I'm Bali. I am the person that helps you believe that your dreams are. I literally I'm a coach. I literally will help you go from idea to paper, and then once we get it to paper, we gonna work on it every day to make sure that your life, like the dreams, become your reality. And then after that, we talk about upscaling. So yeah. You can check me out on the Mother of Millionaires or Bali811.com. And then I also have an accessory store where I sell glasses, and that is the BaliShop.com.
Awesome sauce. And of course, I'm grindaholic. I'm always grinding. Got my I do domain and web hosting service. Next up the bat is the kids. They got a show coming out called These Adventures.
Coming out next Wednesday.
Yep. So thank y'all for coming out. This has been a pleasure. Grindaholic Network. We love y'all. Stick around. We got more to come. Make sure you buy your tickets at the Black Masterminds at bit.ly/the Black Masterminds, $25 per ticket, the Black Friday takeover. November 26th. Tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in, tap in. We love y'all. We out. Say bye.
Remember, your dreams are possible. Get to work.
Yes.
Right. Lies.
Rise and grind.